Guys, deluded. Now, I've got some thoughts, man. I was bored and I got some just thoughts in general about Arsenal and just it's just a bag of different things, really. I don't even know what to call this vid, but yeah, if you're willing to listen, let's start. Firstly, should we go for Cedric Suarez, the right back at Southampton, on the basis of if scouts aren't going to do their job and get a right back? Bellerin, will he, won't he go? I personally think he'll stay, but you cannot rule out him leaving. Yeah, could we? Southampton may get relegated. There could be a cut price move there, and I say cut price lightly because he's been linked with United. He's actually been linked with Barcelona. He's been linked with some good sides. So sides doing better than us. So it remains to be seen. So yeah, there's that. On top of players coming in, Seyencho, I hope I said his name correctly. There's Turkish centre half that plays for Freiburg. Freiburg is it that plays for Freiburg or Frankfurt or wherever. I can't even remember the team name. No disrespect to the team name at the moment, but you're seeing conflicting reports of his old side saying his chairman saying he's joining Arsenal, but you're seeing his current side saying he's not. So will he, won't he? Now, if we're bringing in him as a centre half, there's rumours we're going to get two centre halves. So are we going to sign an experienced one? And if so, I'm all for it. And I'm all for us having all the talent locked down at the club. But what does this mean for our centre half things going forward? Because there's going to be, assuming this new centre half, whatever his name is, comes in. Seyencho, this guy I'm speaking about comes in. Bielik's here on paper. Chambers here on paper. Holding here on paper. Koscielny injured, but here on paper. Mustafi might leave, but here on paper. And I might very well be missing someone else out, guys. So there's 7 players there. 2 positions at the end of the day. 3 if you want to be technical and play 3 at the back. Now, the likes of Bielik, Chambers, all these other guys might be able to get game time at fullback in defensive mid roles or whatever, but surely 7 into 2 is a bit mad right now, or 7 into 3 could be a bit mad. So yeah, Xhaka. Now I saw videos of some fans chanting before the game, he's crap, he's this, that and the other. Now, all them fans who was doing that are wet. Now, whether I'm sure all you fans will agree with me, whether you're fond of any player or not, what sort of nonsense? Prior to the game, 45 minutes to try and get Champions League, and you're chanting that your player's crap and all of these things, you're a waste, man. I know I like Xhaka, but let's be honest, we're all crap, but he was one of the better players on the pitch, so it's ironic, that isn't it? It's just nonsense. I mean, I think Czech and Ospina are finished and they shouldn't be in the Arsenal starting lineup ever again. But am I going to chant before a game or during a game that they're crap, that they're this, that the other? No, because at the end of the day, whether they're playing good or not, they're one of our own, man. You just don't do that. Arsenal, we got some special bunch of fans at times, man. I won't lie, man. Some special bunch of idiots, but it is what it is at this moment in time. Mesut Ozil. Now, I think he played all right. If I'm honest, he could have played much better. They all could have. Like, he played within himself. That's a fact. He played within himself. Them sort of games there, you're looking for everybody to put their mark on the game and go down fighting sort of thing. I think Ozil ran, put in tackles. He was committed, but like with everyone on that pitch for me, bar a couple, I'd probably say Chambers, Xhaka, and probably maybe even Lacazette to a degree. Can you leave that pitch knowing you did everything you could? And maybe even Jack and Ramsey to a degree. Can you leave that pitch knowing you did everything you could and knowing that you had chances? No, you can't. So, do you get where I'm going? But it's like he's being scapegoated. I don't like scapegoating. Like, I like digging players out when they deserve to be digged out. I like critiquing players when they deserve to be critiqued and praising them as should. I'm not defending him saying he played a blinder, which he clearly didn't, and he deserves criticism. What I am not going to have, and what the most humble football fans can honestly see what I'm getting at, is the scapegoating thing. Like, it's just him, because at the end of the day, it's not. Because if we're honest, he put in about 3, 4, 5 chances, non-gambling. If that was City, you would have seen Jesus, a Sterling, a Sane, a Bernardo tap that in. But we just want to play on the edge of our area and take Snapchat and tweet and them things how we're ready for the game and we know what we need to do. And if you hear our players before and after the game, you would think a madness. But yeah, ultimately that game just went down to game management. So yeah, we've also got to speak about Koscielny. Now he's out for 6 months. You saw my video weeks or months ago whenever it come out. We can't keep gambling on his fitness. He's out for 6 months. If we've ever needed to get our centre-half pairing fixed up and patterned before, we need to do that now because there was talk of a centre-half and having to move centre-halves on and do several things before this guy got injured, whether he's been in form or not. Now we have to. Let's not be naive. Pre-season is 5 weeks or just over a month, really and truly. That's not enough time to actually learn how to defend. But what us Arsenal fans need to see, and the players need to understand in their head, we need to see an improvement. We need to see a willingness to, now you're starting to take clean sheets seriously. Now you're not making the same mistakes. Now the concentration levels are up. If we see that, again, most humble football fans will take that moving forward. So if we've ever needed to get a centre half to get something fixed up, that pairing and how we look at defending, in fact that back five, because you're honest, you don't really know who is going to be in that back five next season. You do not know. If you're actually putting it on footballing ability and how they've played and everything, you don't know. We can make some educated guesses. Unless Bellerin's forced out the side, for instance, he'll be there. Monreal as well, perhaps. But Mustafi, the keeper, Koscielny's out for 6 weeks. You don't know what can happen now at this moment in time. So, yeah. Obviously, we went out against Atletico. So, players now, you're going to need to fix up, because now there's going to be Koscielny, sadly, new manager. He's out for 6 months. He'll be back, November or something? October, November, the best, assuming everything goes well. Contracted until 2020. He's going to eat up a lot of wages. He's 33. He's going to be 34 next year. Big decisions are going to be made on a lot of these players in the summer, or let's not be naive, the next 18 months in that, because not everyone's going to get shipped out in the transfer window. Let's not be serious. Let's be serious in that aspect. But I ain't got nothing more to say and nothing more to be said on that front, man. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, do the rest, man. I'm out, man, and time to enjoy Friday.